The Google Pixel 6 update is an answer to the iPhone. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel FinTech. Google has frequently pitched the Pixel series as an iPhone elective. However, that is not how the rivalry has unfurled by and by. As a general rule, the Pixel is filled in as the foil to other Android telephones. It's what you get in case you're burnt out on jumbled interfaces, over-convoluted cameras, or super premium costs from Google's accomplices. While that is fine, there's been a waiting sense that Google wasn't sure what makes iPhone fans so steadfast. Exciting, right? So before we get started, like, share, and comment on this video. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. The Pixel 6 looks ready to change all that. While there's no assurance it will make Pixel an easily recognized name comparable to the iPhone or Galaxy brands, it proposes that Google is at last pointing straightforwardly at Apple. Also, not simply as far as specs, plan, or in any event, promoting. Google is seeking after that tight mix that is demonstrated tricky for some Android gadget creators. This is Google's most obvious opportunity to influence iPhone clients. However, Android fans have longed for a couple of the iPhone's benefits. Ask iPhone proprietors for what reason they don't change to an Android telephone like a Pixel, and they'll regularly say this is because numerous things simply work. Whether they know or not, they mean that the equipment and programming work intently together in agreement, and that is valid on a central level. Apple can upgrade iOS provisions and execution for a thin scope of gadgets. It can configure chips in different segments to control iOS includes years away. You realize you'll get a quick, all-around upheld telephone with advantages that aren't, in every case, simple to imitate somewhere else. Google has fiddled with custom equipment previously. The Pixel Visual Core assisted tackle with imaging handling on the Pixel 2 and Pixel 3. In contrast, the Pixel 4's Neural Core was an in-house AI processor that made this a stride further by empowering more noteworthy voice acknowledgement, record abilities, and the sky's the limit from there. The Pixel 4 likewise carried out Google's solely radar tech for contact-free motions. Google hasn't had a lot of power over its equipment fate. In the same way as other Android sellers, it has generally been affixed to its principal chip supplier, Qualcomm. Regardless of Google's earnest attempts, the last organization's guide has to a great extent directed the restrictions of Pixel execution, updates, and provisions, where Apple has been allowed to head in practically any course it needs with iPhones. That will not be a particular issue with the Pixel 6. Google has presented its first portable framework on chip, the Google Tensor, with AI at its true heart. The organization has more opportunities to set execution, security, and CPU-related provisions, like discourse acknowledgement. Google will, in any case, need to utilize some stock segments and will not have as much control as Apple. All things being equal, it ought to have a more significant amount of the iPhone-like combination that numerous Android sellers wish they had. Won't be gruff. Google's Pixel telephones have just honestly played with leader status. While they frequently had the top-of-the-line chips and rare everyday luxuries, they've infrequently been hard and fast gadgets that succeed spec or configuration wars. To a great extent, they've utilized a similar base camera equipment, and their plans can best be portrayed as thrifty. However, while Pixel telephones have every so often addressed preferred incentive for cash over the iPhone and comparable leads, they've never been the most perfect or flashiest gadgets you could place in your pocket. The Pixel 6 doesn't make those concessions, basically not from the outset. Tensor guarantees unique execution benefits, obviously, yet you can likewise expect an altogether state-of-the-art camera cluster with a worked-on fundamental sensor and a long-late move to a triple camera exhibit on the Pixel 6 Pro. We're likewise hoping to see a 120Hz presentation on the better quality model, and breaks propose that the memory and capacity will get up to speed to current assumptions. As a result, this Pixel may effortlessly go head-to-head with the iPhone and the best Android telephones, not rivals in a similar value class. Android fans contend that the iPhone has won over the Pixel because of showcasing, not innovation. In any case, it is more attractive to say that Google has undercut the Pixel contrasted with its greatest adversaries, outside of the underlying promoting rush and an intermittent advertisement, you'd be unable to accept that Google, one of the world's most influential tech organizations, made its telephones. Of course, Pixels are great gadgets. It's simply that many people don't realize they exist. Google will have somewhat more power over how it sells the Pixel 6, besides. Even though Google has only one highly durable retail location as of this composition, a more prominent shop organization could lessening the organization's reliance on transporters and enormous box tech shops that frequently aren't exceptionally keen on advancing Google equipment. Apple's retail locations assisted the iPhone with succeeding, giving clients a simple method to see and attempt the gadget. Google will not recur that achievement anytime soon. If by any means, however, it may kick things off during the Pixel 6 lifecycle. The flood in spending hints that Google probably won't need to lean such a significant amount on its stores. Nonetheless, that promoting cash could prompt more extensive transporter accessibility. Also more prominent, unmistakable quality in stores. You may purchase a Pixel 6 just because it's bound to appear at a neighborhood store close to you. Straightforward openness matters as well. Apple and Samsung habitually flood the market with promotions for their most recent leaders. If Google can showcase the new Pixel with close to a similar degree of force, it may have a leader however mainstream as it seems to be excellent. So this was it for today. Hope you guys liked the video and found it helpful. Then please share and comment and keep supporting us.